All right, well, let's take us to weather because I don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah, I understand that. Hey, it was a beautiful sunrise this morning, thinking about good vibes, and it was a good vibe atop the crest. Yes, not only yesterday, but today, especially the past few mornings, we've been dealing with beautiful sunrises, particularly this morning. Look at the colorful cotton candy looking clouds, that sun rising above the horizon. Now we're dealing with contrail clouds and puffy clouds and wispy clouds, symbolizing plenty of moisture in the upper levels of the atmosphere and a little bit at the surface. Bubbly low-level clouds forming into a few showers in parts of the Sacramento Mountains near Ondo and getting closer to Chavez County, just to the northwest of Roswell. Isolated showers as well in the Gila National Forest, but they're weak elsewhere to the east. We're very clear out there, so a beautiful afternoon. 82 degrees, pretty mild there in Albuquerque, 76 Santa Fe, 91 in Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs, 83 in Tucumcari, 88 right now in places like Alamogordo, 86 in Socorro, and 78 in Gallup. So pretty comfortable weather across the Land of Enchantment, and warming up into the high 80s and low 90s in Albuquerque, close to 90 today, upper 90s in Carlsbad, and even that in Deming. Very warm weather in southern New Mexico because of that compressing, sinking high pressure system warming the surface, in 70s and 80s off in northern areas of the Land of Enchantment in southern Colorado. In the Four Corners, because of clouds, won't be super warm today. Slightly below normal temperatures in the Four Corners, slightly above normal temperatures out east. And a couple of strong thunderstorms are possible in Union County near Quay County, as well in Tucumcari and Raton. Spotty showers from the Gila National Forest for Roswell, still something we'll keep an eye on. Overnight to tomorrow morning, a batch of showers in the Four Corners into the Gila National Forest will move in and remain, meeting up with low-level moisture at the surface with a backdoor front. East Canyon winds will pick up and East Gap winds, and combining the upper-level moisture from the west, the low-level moisture from the east. More thunderstorms will form tomorrow out in northeast, southeast, and southwest New Mexico. It will be a more active day. And the dew points, well, there will be a fine line between the dew points in eastern New Mexico, and where that line is separated is often where thunderstorms will form. So right along the central mountain chain with dew points in the 30s and 40s in Grants, that'll contrast to dew points in the 60s in Santa Rosa. So from San Diaz off to the east, that's where thunderstorms will be pretty likely tomorrow. They'll spark up potentially briefly heavy rain, some hail and strong winds, especially in these embedded purples and reds, and even an isolated tornado or two, and also some spy showers and thunderstorms in Roswell to Carlsbad to the Gila National Forest. A slight chance of burn scar flash flooding in Ruidoso, as well as briefly in the northeast highlands. Your monsoon meter for your day tomorrow, a 6 out of 10. The storms will move to the northeast and east. Some flooding, hail, and again, gustier winds will be the major concern. There's that marginal risk of severe weather issued by the Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow in northeastern Mexico, meaning at least a couple storms may be severe, and a wide swath of that slight risk of flash flooding, including Carlsbad and Raton, meaning at least a few storms are likely to produce some form of flooding. So either way, that warm, moist air will eventually move into parts of the Four Corners by next week. It'll take longer for it to really cool off in Durango. Matter of fact, it'll warm up in the 80s and Alamosa 70s, and Farmington and Gallup and Cuba in the 80s, lows in the 40s and 50s, and yeah, Farmington low 60s. So pretty warm ahead near normal temperatures. Glenwood, Alamogordo, and Deming, temperatures in the 80s and 90s. And very low chances of rainfall for today, but stormier and cooler starting tomorrow, especially around Ruidoso, Roswell, and Hobbs. We have to watch out for, again, severe weather. We're getting closer to the fall season of the second peak in severe weather season. We're really keeping an eye on the thunderstorms because high amounts of water still on the ground there from the recent floods. Red River, Espanola, and Santa Fe, a nice afternoon and very low chances of rainfall. From Moriarty, Cedar Crest, and Tijeras, to from Rio Rancho, Belen, and Albuquerque. Temperatures a little bit above normal for this time of year. 90 degrees potentially tomorrow. Stormier and cooler Sunday into Labor Day. So if you guys are going to be barbecuing, I would do so in the early afternoon hours this weekend to beat out the storms.
That's really good advice. Thank you so much.
Of course, yes.
And we appreciate you giving us the weather on this holiday weekend.
Yeah, just be mindful and be safe out there.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Of course.